What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is AkeemHaynes. I'm a two-time Olympic bronze medalist, author, motivational speaker, and sports commentator. On my channel, we talk boxing, MMA, track and field, and of course, motivation and encouraging content. If this is something that you enjoy, then I hope that you subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get into the video. Jesse Rodriguez versus Israel Gonzalez. What do we think about this fight? This is the co-main event of the Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin 3. Let's get into it. Jesse Rodriguez is coming into this one, coming off of his most impressive win, in my opinion, that happened a few months ago when he fought the heavy-handed Srisaket Sor Rungvisai, in which he looked nothing short of great in that fight. Jesse is a young champion that fights with a maturity above his age, right? He's poised and ready for the big moment. He's got fast hands, quick reflexes, sharp reaction, good counterpuncher, good combination puncher, good jab. And I've said this before in a previous fight that I've covered of Jesse Bam Rodriguez is he has some of the best footwork in boxing today. He's constantly moving in the ring, transitioning out of punches and into them. He's well conditioned. You can almost expect his movement and his angle changes and switching to be there all night. He's good defensively as well because of the angles that he takes and changes his way out of danger. He overwhelmed Sor Rungvisai, right? He was too quick, too fast, too elusive in that fight for the heavy-handed hitter. The thing with Bam, right, is he has a tendency to engage in the fight early, right? And he forget that he can almost get any shot that he wants in his opponents if he doesn't force it. While Bam can fight on the inside the pocket, that's not where I think he does his best work. He's doing his best work when he's creating the positioning and controlling the spacing through movement, not being rugged, not forcing it, not overextending it, not getting ways to find himself in trouble if he doesn't land his shots. But when he's able to be fluid, he's a rhythmic style of boxer, using his jabs and his feints to control the fight while slowing his opponent down each round. Even though he stood there in front of Sor Rungvisai and got the stoppage, he had already broken him down several rounds prior. I don't know what that fight would have been like if he went and stood right in front of Sor Rungvisai from the beginning. He respected Sor Rungvisai, and so he took his time and took advantage of what was given to him because he created those spacing and he created the opportunities by switch hitting, by changing angles and changing how he attacked and broke down Sor Rungvisai. Bam is a very talented fighter. There's no doubt about that. He's a champion for a reason. Let's talk about Israel Gonzalez, right? Gonzalez is coming into this fight with a record of 25 wins, 4 losses, 11 wins by way of KO. He's a good quality, experienced fighter. The guys he's lost to were just more skilled and I'd say more talented than he was. Didn't mean he didn't put up a good fight. He just came up a little bit short. He's got a good jab, a good body puncher, and he likes to use that left hand often, whether it's a jab or an array of uppercuts or body shots. He's a come forward style of fighter, a little stiff in his movement, but he's tough. I think he's only been knocked out once, if I remember correctly. He can take a shot and he can give it out as well. It doesn't quite have the pop like a Sor Rungvisai, doesn't have the pop like a Bam Rodriguez, but he does have a little pop in his hands where he can back you up if you weren't careful. I think the best way for him to win in this fight is to make it a grueling fight for Bam. Don't let Bam be the one walking you down. You have to take the fight to him. I think he needs to dictate this pace and try and cut off the ring and slow his movement down. And wherever that he can hit, that's where he needs to go. As soon as he finds, if it's an opening to the body, he needs to attack the body. He needs to use his feints as well, too. You have to be able to slow Bam down and try and make him one-dimensional. Try and take away some of that footwork and that elusiveness that he does have. Now, my opinion, Gonzalez doesn't quite have the skill or the talent to keep up with a guy like Bam Rodriguez, but that doesn't mean he can't slow him down. Right? While I do think he can have this success in this fight, I don't see it being enough to beat Bam on this night. I think Bam is too fast. He's too quick. He's too slick. He's got more power. He's got better footwork. Bam, to me, is just the all-around better fighter. Bam is one of those once-in-a-lifetime fighters who can do a whole bunch of different things really well at an elite level, especially for his age. He's going to continue to get better. After Bam's win against Sor Rungvisai, man, his confidence right now is probably through the roof. And I don't think Gonzalez will be able to do enough to slow down that confidence, to slow Bam Rodriguez down and be able to win that fight. So I have Rodriguez winning this fight by KO. I think the shots are going to wear Gonzalez down. I think the speed is going to be too much for him. I think the angles is going to be too much for him. I just think Bam is an all-around better fighter, and I think he is going to show it in this fight as well. I have Bam winning this fight by KO. I think Gonzalez is going to have some moments, but I don't think it's going to be enough moments to get the win in this fight. Who do you have winning this fight? Let me know in the comment section below. If you would like to support the channel, there's a couple ways you can do so. You can like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to support by way of donation, you can find options in the description below. Any amount goes towards the growth of this channel and will be greatly, greatly appreciated. If you'd like to follow me on social media, we could talk about the fights. We can comment all these different things, and you can find my social media handles on screen as well. So with all that being said, if you've been watching the video this long, then do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, and we'll definitely see you next time.